Hello, everyone. This is Emilia again. I'm here at the beautiful Samahita, ready to share with you again one more practice. Today, we'll be practicing restorative flow, very gentle, very relaxing. We'll focus mainly on our hips, and we'll be laying down on the floor the whole time. We don't need any props, but if you have a cushion and maybe a towel for your eyes in Shavasana, it's very nice. Okay, let's start in Shavasana. So lay down on your mat. Allow your hips to be wider. Sorry, your legs to be wider than your hips. Toes are relaxed towards the sides. Make sure you're not overarching the lower back. So we want a slight posterior tilt. Draw the tailbone towards the sky, towards your pubic bone, so there's a really nice sense of lengthening in your lower back. Gently drawing your shin closer to your heart, so we also find a nice length in the back of the neck. I like to imagine that someone pulls me from both legs and from both arms to really have a very, very open body before I fully relax into the ground. Good. Once you found that very comfortable position, you let go of any effort and you allow yourself to fully surrender to the force of gravity. Keep a sense of spaciousness in the neck, in the chest. Soft face, especially the jaw, the tongue. No tension in between your eyebrows, in your forehead, in the back of your head. Softening your shoulders. Your hips, legs, arms are very heavy here. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath, that rise and fall of your abdomen. You're just an observer here. You're fully relaxed in your body, yet very present. You're aware of all those subtle sensations in your body, the sounds around you, the temperature of the room, the clothes in contact with your skin. And of course, you're aware of each inhale and exhale. Smooth, entering to your body through both nostrils. And exiting also with a long exhale through the both nostrils too. Your next inhale, bring some energy back to your body and some movement, extending your fingers, grounding your hands in the ground and sliding the legs. We'll meet up in a constructive rest. So feet hip wide apart. And again, we make sure we're not in an anterior tilt. We find that slight posterior tilt. And now we gently draw the navel in, so feel that activation of your Dhyana zone, the center of your body, that warmth there in the area of the navel and the lower abdomen, grounding you, connecting you with the earth beneath you. And again, drawing those shoulders towards the hips, so there's a lot of space between your chest and your jaw, your chest and your ears. Feel that nice connection with the ground. Maybe you need to open a little bit wider the feet actually. Let's make them wider than the hips. And keeping that connection with the ground and gently engaging the soles of the feet by flexing them. Taking an inhale there. And with an exhale, keeping those feet flexed, you allow the knees to drop towards the left. Inhale, navel draws in. Feel that connection with the ground, openness in the chest. And exhale, drop the legs towards the right side of the room. Keep the shoulder blades soft and connected with the ground. Inhale, center. Find your own rhythm. Let's move in this motion for a moment. Inhale, center. And exhale, keeping the soles of the feet flexed. You allow the knees to drop. Feeling that gentle opening twist in the base of your spine, in your lower abdomen, and also a very gentle, nice massage in the base of the pelvis. Next time your knees drop towards the left, let's just stay there. And we engage a little bit more the soles of the feet. We draw the navel in and we float the right arm over the head. Optional to just stay here. We're not fully relaxed, so there's some tone. So we support the posture. Maybe it feels nice to use your left fingertips to gently massage all along that right side of your body. We're opening up, making space between that hip bone and your rib cage, between the rib cage and your armpit. Right arm is nice and long, and right inner arch of the foot is pressing down into the ground. If you want to go a little bit deeper with the twist, you can bring the left heel over the right knee, so there is more weight and a slightly deeper torsion. I also like to bring the left arm up and to take hold of the opposite elbows here. So we're lengthening through both sides of the torso and the spine. And here, just allow your shoulders to be soft. Keep supporting, draw the navel in so the lower back is long. Every now and then check in with your jaw, your face, that it's still relaxed. There's some space between your shoulders and your ears. And the soles of the feet are engaged. Connected to each inhale and each exhale through both nostrils. In restorative, we invite you to allow yourself to close the eyes. It's different than our dynamic practice approach. So here you are able to go more inward and to fully let go and work with your parasympathetic nervous system. Next, exhale, gently let go of the bind. With an inhale, draw the navel in and feel that connection with the ground. Exhale, other side, flexing the feet, drop the knees. Lift the left arm up. Keep the soles of the feet flexed, maybe just staying there. If you did a massage on the other side, use your right fingertips to also assist in the opening of the left side of your body. Making space between hip bone and rib cage. and between your rib cage and your armpit. Left arm is very long. And maybe you place that ankle over the knee, over the leg. So let's do that also in this side. Take hold of your opposite elbows. Draw the navel in for some stability. And just relax here. Allow your whole four limbs to be very heavy. And feel how with each inhale and exhale the body slowly, gently just starts to open up. Fully connected with the present moment, every now and then tuning in with the sounds around you. Here at Samahita I feel the soft breeze of the air, so staying very present within your body and your sensations. Exhale, let's let go of that mind. Inhale, draw the navel in, feel that connection with the ground. Just for a few seconds, open the feet wider than the mat. Allow the knees to touch so they rest one towards the other. And again, find that slight posterior tilt. Draw the tailbone towards the sky so we really lengthen the lower back. The back of the neck, draw the shin towards the heart. And this time we place the fingertips close to our pubic bone and the thumbs in our lower abdomen. Allow the arms to rest and feel that weight in the center of your body and that direction. Connecting the center of your body with the center of the earth here. Completely surrendering those hips towards the ground. Again, softening even more eyes, face, cheeks, mouth, tongue, shoulders. Breath. Good. Exhale again. Navel draws in, lower back grounds. Keep that sense of warmth, activity in the center of your body, and we extend the legs. Yeah, so we keep that. We're not here. We're really grounding the lower back, inner line of the legs glued together. We're not flexing or pointing. We're in between, pushing through the ball of the big toe. You can interlace your thumbs and bring the arms over the head, but keep those ribs calm. Don't let them open. Let them be heavy. For some of you, it might feel nice to rather take hold of the opposite elbows. Gentle, full body stretch here. Exhale, one more breath. Shoulder blades are very soft, very calm. Exhale. Right knee will come close to your chest, as close as you can. Left leg is not sleeping. There's some energy there. A nice connection with the ground. Breathing here, maybe it feels nice to also find some movement in your feet. Flexing and pointing, maybe circling those ankles, articulate your toes so we also open up and release any tightness in the soles of the feet. You're welcome to stay completely still here, or always maybe a gentle rocking feels nice. So maybe moving that right knee in and out, feeling that soft massage in the back of the right side of the pelvis. Let's find some stillness if you were rocking that leg. Close the eyes, finding ease. No matter the shape, posture of the body. And let's flow from here to our figure 4 stretch. So right heel over the left knee. Optional to, if you're not too flexible, to just stay here drawing the right knee towards the front of the room. Or just coming to a regular figure 4 stretch, interlacing your fingertips behind your thigh or over your shin. Important, keep that right foot slightly engaged. Left leg is relaxed. Right leg is engaged. We're drawing that right knee towards the front of the room. Make sure those shoulder blades, they're relaxed, they're connected with the ground, the neck is long, base of the hips very heavy also, touching the ground. And same, you're welcome to stay still or maybe find a very, very soft and gentle rocking from side to side. If possible, always keeping those eyes closed. And a smooth breath through both nostrils. Slowly let go of the bind. Option 1, we keep that left leg bent and grounded. We flow into our half happy baby. You can rest left hand on your left hip and right hand holds the right foot. I like to take that right foot with both hands. If you feel very comfortable here, you can extend that left leg towards the front of the room. And if this is too much, remember you can always hold the ankle, the shin, or even use your forearms to hold the back of the leg. But give a direction. That right knee wants to get closer to the right armpit. Yeah, and make sure both shoulders are again very heavy, grounded, touching the earth. Let's take some breaths here. Every time you exhale, letting go of any unnecessary tension. And find that sweet spot. We're not completely relaxed. The body, we're not sleeping. So it's a very, that sweet spot, that perfect tone where you're not using too much, neither too little. Yeah, it's perfect so you're able to fully relax, be present, enjoying of very soft, smooth breaths. Good. Next time you exhale, meet up. Right leg comes into a 90-degree angle. Extend your right arm by the side of your chest and your left fingertips draw right knee into a twist. Yeah, you don't need to go too far. Something that's important here is to keep that awareness of that line of energy that your spine is, that channel where energy flows, that your spine is. So feel that connection of the tailbone with the crown of the head. Connect, use the center of your body, navel drawing in. I also like to engage gently the left leg and not only feel the connection between the hips, tailbone and crown of the head, but also the heel and the ball of the big toe with the hips and crown of the head. If possible, allow your right shoulder blade to be touching the ground in a nice external rotation. Palm facing up. And if you want to get the full twist in the spine, you can gaze to those right fingertips. Let go that that right leg is completely relaxed. Allow gravity to assist you in all the postures here. Next inhale, draw the navel in, we come back to center. Let's give a one last tight squeeze hug to the right leg. And with an exhale again, we come back to our full body stretch. Draw the navel in, ground the lower back and long arms. Come over your head, maybe taking hold of the opposite elbows. And then with an exhale, other side. Left knee comes close to the chest, as close as you can. Maybe flexing and pointing first through both soles of the feet, circling those ankles, articulating the toes. And then again, finding that gentle direction, tailbone draws towards the sky, so we really find nice length there in the lower back, the whole back of your body opening up, spreading down into the mat. Maybe a gentle rocking to find some freedom in the left hip joint. Left leg goes in and out. Keep that stability. Navel drawing in. Hips are still. And then few breaths. This is our restorative practice, so we practice stillness, we practice staying. Very nice. With a nice exhale, let's float to our figure four. Stretch left heel over the right knee. You're welcome to stay here, engaging left sole of the foot and drawing the left knee towards the front of the room. Or float that right leg, interlace the fingers behind the thigh or over the shin. And again, just fully present, aware, connected with that smooth inhale and that long exhale. Very aware and in tune with what's happening, observing the body opening up. Finding that sweet tone, that not too much, not too little. Let's take one more breath here. And with an exhale, we flow into our half happy baby. Remember the options we have. Maybe keeping the right leg bent. Yeah, if that's too much, you can hold your shin. Maybe use your forearms to hold your leg, the back of the thigh. If you're very comfortable here, using one hand or two, I like two, you extend that right leg. Yeah, and make sure your whole weight is not shifting towards the left, so we're balancing it out. Your weight is equally distributed in both sides. Heavy, soft shoulders, long neck, soft face, and then just closing the eyes and again finding a sense of calm, of silence, stillness in whatever shape, posture we're at. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Left knee comes to a 90-degree angle. Draw the navel in. Extend the left leg and right fingertips. Draw the left knee into a gentle twist. Maybe gazing towards that left hand. Trying to ground that right shoulder. Nice external rotation. Navel drawing in. Nice space between shoulders and ears. Observe how with each exhale the limbs they get 1 centimeter closer to the ground. Good. Inhale, come back to center, navel draws in. One last side hug to that left knee, close to the chest. Exhale, navel draws in, ground the lower back, inner line of the legs together, heels together, knees together. Arms go over the head for a nice full body stretch. And exhale, immediately we float to our full happy baby. Navel draws in. And now, same, you're welcome to take the outsides of the feet, ankles, shins, or maybe the back of the thighs. And same, you can find a gentle rocking from side to side. If your hips are floating up, try to ground the base of the pelvis. Same with the shoulders. The neck is long. And take a few breaths here. Spreading the whole back of the body, as much skin as you can into the mat. Allow your soles of the feet to come to touch and find a nice grip. Yeah, fingertips. Take the outside of the feet. If that's too much, you can use a towel here. Okay, recline Baddha Konasana. Again, long arms, long neck. Next time you inhale, allow the knees to draw towards the front of the room. And with an exhale, you release that effort. Let's take 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, allow that effort to release. And again, 1 more time. Opening the hips, knees come towards the front of the room. Exhale, let go. Now push through the ball of your big toe, index and middle finger. We take hold of your big toe. Draw the navel in, find that nice connection of your pelvis, center of your body with the ground. Soft face, shoulders, and next time you inhale, we want to extend the left leg. Yeah, if you cannot fully extend, it's okay. It's the intention of extending. Exhale, come back to center. We try to isolate and only move that leg. Inhale, opening the back of the leg, the hamstrings. Extend the right. Exhale, back to center. Let's take 1 more round. Inhale, that connection with your breath and movement. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Let's stay 1 cycle of breath in the center. Inhale. Feel that length, lightness in the spine. Exhale, navel draws in. Feel that support. Next time we inhale, let's try to extend both legs. Keep the knees bent at the beginning. And I quite like to really allow those hips to shift from side to side first, to open up, make some space. And then take a moment to enjoy some stillness in our reclined Upavishta Konasana. Close the eyes, breathe. Feel that connection of the mouth and hips. If you relax the jaw, tongue, maybe you feel how the hips, they also relax. Just exploring that, using your breath to find ease here. And next time you exhale very, very slowly after a big opening, slowly bring everything back to the center. Heels together. Inner arch of the feet touching, knees touching. Hug yourself. Draw the navel in. We bring everything back to the center. Exhale. Keep that strong connection of the legs. Now we add that posterior tilt. Draw the navel in. And building again that union, some stability. Bring the fingertips to the knees. And we make circles here. Yeah, maybe small circles, maybe big circles. Maybe you're able to, when you go down, big toe touches the mat, and then come up to a 90-degree angle. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, keep feeling that opposition. One leg pressing towards the other. Keep the torso soft, shoulders soft. And let's come back to the center. One knee pressing towards the other and hands pressing towards the top of the legs. Draw the navel in, lower abdomen is flat. We stay here just for 3, 2, 1, and slowly really opening up the legs as much as you can. Find that nice external rotation. Scoop that tailbone towards the sky, and again, long legs like if someone pulls them out. Long arms. That's our last posture now, Shavasana. Yeah, so here you're welcome to place maybe the cushion underneath your head, a towel on your eyes. And the time we recommend is about 7 minutes. Also with the hands can be facing up, maybe on your abdomen, maybe even one hand on your heart. So you tune in with that area and the other one in your belly. Yeah, so you're welcome to stay here for 7 minutes, okay? Completely surrendering and fully relaxing. When you're done with your Shavasana, you roll to one side and without rushing, you find a nice seated posture. And you're always welcome to end with one 3 shantis, and maybe taking time to think about something that you're grateful for. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you enjoy the practice, and let us know, what do you think? Also, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel or Instagram so you are aware and of everything that's happening here. Hope to see you soon here. Bye. Thank you.